Did you know that Coca-Cola serves over 500 beverages in 206 countries and counting? You're gonna find that out and so much more on today's episode of Atlanta Mom. I'm guest host Melanie Snare, and we're gonna go inside to see what you can do with your kids if you come on downtown and check it out. I am being joined by Jackie Wansley in the tasting room of World of Coca-Cola. This place is incredible, and I can't think of a better place to represent Atlanta than Coca-Cola. Thanks for having us, Jackie.
Thank you for coming to visit.
Oh, so this place is so cool. You can taste all kinds of different Coca-Cola products.
You're right. There are over 500 different products that Coca-Cola makes worldwide, and we've got about 60 some odd beverages here for people to try that unless they went to those different countries, they didn't even know existed and certainly wouldn't get a chance to try.
So what is your favorite part about bringing your kids and making this a day trip with your kids to World of Coca-Cola?
It's quick, it's easy, it's just something to do real fast, and they really like the soda that you can get at the end. That's just their favorite thing.
So what all is there to do at World of Coca-Cola? This is at the end of the tour.
Exactly. The tasting experience here in Taste It is the culmination of your time with us. Generally takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours for people to make their way through the World of Coca-Cola. We've got 3 different theater presentations for them, and one of those is a 4D movie experience. It's a 3D movie with motion-based seats, so you get to wear those crazy glasses, but your seat actually moves with the motion of the film. You've got water spritzing in your face where that is actually appropriate in the film, and wind effects and everything. But if you have someone who, for whatever reason, whether they're pregnant or they've had surgery and don't need to be jostled about, don't let them forget that there is a row in the very back of the theater that they can still enjoy the movie, but the seats don't move. So they can still get that experience.
Thought of everybody.
We tried.
Why did you want your cousins to come to World of Coca-Cola?
Well, because they all wanted to try the different flavors.
Yeah? Is that your favorite part about coming here, all the different flavors?
Yeah. And the 4D movie.
Oh, the 4D movie. Who can tell me about the 4D movie? You want to?
Uh-huh.
Tell me about it.
It's really cool because the trails shake and you get sprayed by air and water.
We also have a fully functioning bottling line that's here at the World of Coca-Cola that bottles these products that you see flowing over our head right now.
So cool.
So each of our guests get to take one of those home at the end of their time. We've also got our Coca-Cola polar bear, who's a fantastic little ambassador for us. I think he has pictures on refrigerators around the world.
He's
People
been
love.
around forever.
Yeah, several years. So we have the Coca-Cola polar bear here, and we have 2 other characters from our film, Wendy and Pete, who people will recognize after they come out of that first theater in the Happiness Factory, so they'll get to take their photo with them. We've got a lot of other stuff that people get to actually engage in. We've got a theater presentation with old commercials from around the world, and then some of those that are animation. They're really eye-opening and just a lot of fun. And then downstairs we also have Milestones of Refreshment, where you can sort of walk through the history of the company. And since it actually started here in Atlanta, that's really cool when you're visiting, and it's really nice for those of us who live here to get grounded in the history that started here.
I am with the Murphy family. Have you guys been to World of Coca-Cola before?
It's our first time, and we're very excited and having a great time.
So what ages do you think are best for people to come through here?
There is something for all ages. I mean, it's fun to watch the kids with the Coca-Cola polar bear, but I almost get more enjoyment out of watching the adults because children are of an age where they're into this whole understanding of everything being magical and just whimsical, and why not have a 7-foot-tall Coca-Cola polar bear that comes up and gives you a hug? But the adults are really trying to figure things out, so it's really a nice kind of dichotomy to watch the adults but also watch the kids.
You're from Brazil, so that's got to be kind of cool to bring your kids somewhere in Atlanta that ties together your heritage.
Yeah, it's been fun to try different things, although I must admit my favorite was the Mexican drink.
Hands-on learning so much cooler than sitting in classrooms.
We think so
just to
too,
be
and just
there.
seeing things that
Oh, yeah.
actually date back to that time. That's the really interesting thing about Milestones of Refreshment, is that there is some element of the attraction that has to be behind glass just because of what it's either printed on or the humidity and light and moisture that would damage those things. But we try and keep as much out and about so people can actually see and get up close. But those things that are behind glass, then you really appreciate why they're there, because they are from that time and they have to be preserved. So that's one of the neat things too.
What's your favorite part?
I don't know. I liked all of them.
You liked all of it. I like all of it too.
On the American Idol couch that Carrie Underwood sat on. It's in the pop culture room.
Oh, that's cool. So there's all kinds of history here. As a recap, there's so much to do here. What are the big things that people need to hit when they come check out World of Coca-Cola?
Well, when you come, you need to make sure you have about an hour and a half to 2 hours to spend with us.
Okay.
We've got 3 different theater presentations. One of them is a 4D movie experience that's included in your price of admission.
Okay.
You'll get to see a bottling facility that actually produces the bottle you'll take home at the end, and then make sure you save some time for the tasting experience and taste it, because you'll get to take your taste buds for a trip around the world. We've got directions and hours of operation and everything else you'll need to make the most of your visit at our website, worldofcoca-cola.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. So we've got just about every way that you could possibly communicate with us. But if you have another one, please let us know. We're always open.
As you can see, I am surrounded by all things Coke, which sadly means we have come to the end of our tour here at World of Coca-Cola. But I am definitely coming back, and you guys need to check it out too. This place is so much fun. You learn a lot. You get to try out Coke and all of its many products. You definitely need to come on down here in downtown Atlanta. Until next time, I am Melanie Snare for Atlanta Mom. Be sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to find out where we are going to be next time.